Formula One returns to Interlagos once again with the stage set for what promises to be another classic Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel famously clinched his third championship here in 2012, and just 4 years later, Max Verstappen treated us to one of the finest wet weather drives of all time. Interlagos, always a very special race here in Brazil. It's a 2.7-mile circuit with 9 lefts and 6 rights for a total of 15 corners. The fastest lap today should have an average speed of around 135 miles per hour, if, of course, the weather stays dry until the end of the Grand Prix. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Jet, Verstappen, Russell, Gasly, Perez, Stroll, Ocon, Oscar Piastri, Bottas, Leclerc, Vesti, Behrman, Hauger, Sargent, Théo Pourchaire, Tsunoda, Albon, Joe, and Nico Hülkenberg rounds off the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And alongside me in the commentary box today, a man who I always look up to, which is easier said than done, Anthony Davidson. And let's talk momentum with this driver. What a sprint it was. They start at 0 once again for today, but with a huge amount of confidence, surely. Well, they'll definitely be glad that there's not a sprint race today. Let's face it, the sprint couldn't have gone much worse, but what we're looking for today is a reaction. Now, I'll be generous here. It's not that long ago that you were racing and entertaining us on a Sunday, but in the years since, the sport has changed quite a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has, Crofty. You know, the cars have got bigger, they're heavier, but critically, there's more downforce to play with as well now. There was around 4 tons of downforce on the car at 300 kilometers an hour when I drove. You're now looking more towards 5 tons of downforce. So there, you know, there's a big difference in performance. But because of that, the car being heavier and bigger, you've got to drive in a smoother way. You've got to look after it a bit more. You've got to nurse it through the slow speed corners more. They were much more nimble, agile machines when I drove in Formula 1 compared to now.
Okay, mate, only 3 races left and you've still got a chance at the title, but if we're going to win it, we're going to need some very special performances in every one of those 3, and it starts here. Let's see what you can do today.
Okay, my rival, Oscar Piastri, or Piastri, who's meant to start pole position today, starts P11. P11 after a grid penalty, maybe an engine component penalty or something. X-wise. So we will now start ahead of him. That's good. We are going to change down to 26.8% of the fuel. And continue to the formation lap then. Everyone ahead of me. Soft tire, so they will have the better launch. Are we the only one on meds? Me med, Oscar Piastri medium. So me and Piastri on medium tyres, trying to take it towards the end of the race, mid part of the race. So we just got to keep our head down now and focus on the race ahead of us. Keep the car at bay at the moment to jam then. Let's keep it up and see what we can do. Signs ahead of us from Hamilton. No rain expected for the time being. Mediums then. Yeah, so as it stands, we are going to be leading the championship, because if we get up to P1 then we will be precise. The rear of the car is sliding a bit. Maybe the downforce isn't what we're meant to keep. Maybe it's not meant to be 40, it's meant to be 20 something, I believe. I don't know. Let me quickly check. Hi Gecko. Give me a sec. Let me just check the setup. It shouldn't be, I believe, what it is right now. So let me check. Setups. Okay, Brazil. Suspension geometry, front arrow. Okay, front arrow. So Brazil race 25 to 21. So it should be 25. Yeah. 25, according to Felipe's setup sheet that he gave me. Thanks again, Felipe. If you do rewind the stream, shout out to him. Get him to about 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, guys. So 25 downforce. So we're gonna set balance. Set balance.
Moving to a more balanced downforce on your
Thank you. So we'll be boxing on lap 12 for a balanced setup. Piastri meant to start pole. We'll start P11. This will open up the championship here for us. Today we need to finish P1 above with the fastest lap to take the lead of the Drivers' World Championship. Hello Felipe. Hello Racing Shorts. Let's get ready for Brazil. We have never ever finished in the top 1. We have never ever won the Brazilian Grand Prix. Our best result is P2 around this track. Our rival is down in P11. We can see him at the back. What is going to happen at turn number 1? Looks like it's going to rain. Lights out and away we go. The soft tire runners will have a better launch compared to us. Russell and Verstappen into turn 1. Come on, guys. Of course, it's Gasly who takes us out at turn 1. You see, guys, they don't like us already. Look, Gasly. He just decides to take us out. Look there. Look there. Yeah. Verstappen's already done the job, and he's like, yeah, let me finish it off. Finish off the job. Retire from the race. I think Piastri paid Gasly to take me out of the race, guys. What do you think? I think he did. I'm not gonna speak through turn 1. I don't want to jinx anything this time. Perez hit the back of Ocon. I'm not surprised he got damage to the front wing for that. Bro was turning right into a left-hander. I got hit by Verstappen. I couldn't do anything. Okay, Max is really slow through there. Look at this. Whoa. What a slide there. There's no way Hamilton's leading by 2.5 seconds already. It's not even been half a lap, mate. What are these tyres? 2% on the rear. Why are we sliding a lot then? It's because this setup at the rear, I forgot to change the rear setup, that's why. It didn't change. I saved it didn't save. I believe because I did it in Q3. Okay, are you sure, Mark? We went from P4 to P6. That's not okay, but okay. Let's just continue on. Switch to hot lap mode. Differential 100%. Brake bias we might decrease to 53. 53 is always a lucky number for brake bias for me. As Hamilton at 1:12.3, obviously is leading the race now. Norris bottled already. Nice to see. Norris bottling. DRS enabled. All we gotta do now is just stick in the DRS train, so that we don't lose too much. We all get DRS this time. We're going to try and overtake Gasly, who is, I think, using up his battery a lot then. Here we come. It's an Alpine versus our car. Purple sector 1. That's my fault. I'll admit him. Verstappen always loves doing it. Verstappen, that's why me. We might have an issue with the engine. I swear, if there is a problem with the engine and Shorts has jinxed it, you're not gonna see the next of me. Seriously. We have a terminal issue, guys. Don't jinx it, please. I need to finish this race for the championship chances. Let me just see, by the way, the championship chances. Not now, on the straight. I'm gonna not jinx it. We've got purple, but I don't want to say we're gonna get the fastest lap because I know we're not gonna get the fastest lap. They're on softs, that's why they're fast. And also, Russell's on new softs. Look at the tyres. Compared to Norris. Norris is on old softs anyway. We saw it on the way to the grid. On the grid formation lap thingy. Right. All we gotta do now, plan has to be like last season. Get ahead, P4. Stick between P3, P4 for the first 12 laps, Ali, because we have to fit on lap 12. Stick there, and then we'll box at the end. 1080. That's 2/10 a bit faster than the rest, so that's brilliant. Okay, Verstappen has started to fall back. He has been really slow, especially in the sprint. He fell out. Traction control, the ERS is cooked. I'm not good at ERS management. Okay, the rear is really sliding. I don't know what's going on. 6%, 8%, 4%. That is not some good numbers to see. Gasly, do not send it. Don't do a Perez. Don't take me out of the race as well. Right, plan now, essentially just stick with the DRS. Then when we pit, we have a balanced setup, downforce. We can maybe try and fight for the podium. Maximum, all we need to do is finish ahead of Piastri. So I don't care where we finish, as long as we stay within Piastri, bit in front of Piastri. That's the main critical part of this race. We are 25 points, sorry, that's after the sprint. 25 points separate me and Piastri in the Drivers' Championship. I'm second, he's first. It's just a matter of time. Okay, purple sector 3. Sector 3 has been a good... Okay, now the tyres are starting to come out. Oh, Norris and... That's my bad. Norris and who's that? Hamilton. Hamilton's here. Okay, we could be in a good shot here. Piastri's up to P10, I believe. No way, it's 3 abreast. Oh, big lock up for Hamilton. Norris is locked up as well. Back. Sorry about that. Okay. Some bee or fly, I don't know what that was. My fan was on, so that's probably why it was attracted to it. Anyway, we got past George Russell here. Norris, Hamilton locked up. That's caused Cyan to take the lead. For the first time, a Ferrari's taking the lead this season, by the way. Impressive. So, here we go then. DRS. George, I swear to God, do not try. Last season, I remember George Russell did it to Verstappen. Caused a safety car, that's what I'm going to say. Russell and Verstappen, and then Verstappen lost his front wing. Russell had to pit, got a 10-second penalty or something like that. Whoa. That's a massive... Mate. If I was George Russell, I'd just stick behind. That's kind of my fault, but at the same time, the rear is just so bad. Look at the rear. I don't know how in this game you can evenly like manage the rear. Okay. Stay there. George, come on, someone lock up here. Yes. Carlos Sainz is doing me a big favor here, you know, he's backing up everyone. Norris and Hamilton, yeah. Come on, Carlos, keep doing your thing. I need to box, these tires are done. 13% on the rear, 15% on the rear. That's why we're struggling a lot, a lot here. You sure you don't need a pit? Yeah, I do need a pit. Don't box. Fine. But we're really struggling with these tires. I used the same setup Felipe gave me, but this setup is not really ideally helping me today. Now, it isn't. And qualifying was 0.3 away from pole. That's the problem. Okay, 0.8 to... Yeah, we're not going to be honest. I'm going to let Russell by now just because in case it's too late. Case wise. Go on, George. I swear to God, guys. No. How is this humanly possible? The DRS train is so bad around here. Okay, well, I'm going to have to let him by now. Go. Go. Go on, George. He purposely did that, I swear. These guys on softs as well. That's why they're also humanly fast. Stop touching grass. I can't. It keeps... Okay, I'm just going to drive on the track. Watch how bad it is. Look at the rear. Look how much cooked the rears are. And I'm using the same setup he gave me, by the way. I don't know how the rears are this badly damaged. Only 5 laps in the race. Max, I'm sorry, but you can't be world champion anymore this year. This Alpine wants to murder my rear. I swear, my front. Look how much sliding it is. What kind of setup is this? Come on, someone needs to bring out the red. Max put his hand up saying it's my fault. This is the replay of Max. He just, look at this car, he turns right into my path. Box for a new driver. I need a new setup, that's all I need. But at the same time, I can't get that new setup. Sadly, due to park permit rules. Okay, these lot ahead of us are really fast. And they've got DRS, that's why they're epically fast. We're still ahead of Piastri, that's the main part. When we get to balanced setup, hopefully then the tyres will start to... Because we're going hard, so we might be able to fight. Then we'll lose tyre grip, sliding everywhere like an elephant. Okay. All we gotta do, stick behind PA Gasly, just for the DRS for this lap. Then we can come closer and closer to George. That's it. DRS. Okay, I hate this setup. I hope the game crashes. The game always crashes when the worst possible time. I hope the game crashes now. Then I can restart this race and then just...
Okay, the safety car is out. Safety car is out. We need to form up at reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that.
I'm retiring from this race. Where's the retire button? The controller doesn't want me to retire. Look, I'm trying to... No, go back. No. Okay. No. Okay. Even the controller hates me now. It doesn't want me to retire. And kill crash out. Mate, the setup you gave me is shambles. Alright, how about this? Felipe, go and get me a good setup that we can use during the race. And I'll make sure that we try and get podium in this race. Okay, now the controller just doesn't like us. What the hell?
Welcome along then to where heroes and history are made. It's where the 2008 title was decided in the very final corner. And just 1 year later, Jenson Button stormed through from 14th on the grid to claim his one and only Drivers' Championship. It's time then for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. It's an unusual anti-clockwise race here at Interlagos, where the Sao Paulo locals are packed into the grandstands at each of the 15 corners around this classic 2.7-mile circuit. Two very fast sections bookend the famous and highly technical Sector 2, where getting a good run out of Junsao into one of the two DRS zones will be key to any overtaking prospects today. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Sainz, Jet, Verstappen, Russell, Gasly, Perez, Stroll, Ocon, Oscar Piastri, Bottas, Leclerc, Vesti, Behrman, Hauger, Sargent, Théo Pourchaire, Sonoda, Albon, and striding into our commentary box to join us today.
Much cooler now.
Okay, mate.
Alright, now somebody tell me the setup. Felipe, I hope you're here. Please tell me the setup. This is our setup. Aero 4021. Transmission is this. I don't know why it's 25, I said 15. Suspension geometry is fine. Suspension is fine, I believe. And brakes, tires, I don't know why it's 26.0. Should be 26.5. Okay, somebody tell me. Reduce front wing to 30. 30, okay. Okay, it could be good then. What about this? Shall I leave it like this? Just gonna finish this once again. Right, let's start. Fuel reduced to 26.5, 26.8. I don't think chances of a safety car red flag is happening. So, okay. This is the grid then. No, not my main menu. Piastri 11. Yeah, we're in a good spot for this race. Let's go. Formation lap and then the race. Warming up the tyres now. Rather, do you know PS4 support is ending in...
Right, let's get the car up.
Yes, I know that. Kip Jazz.
So let's go through them all if you can.
Let's just focus on this Brazilian Grand Prix. Just grab some popcorn and Coke. That's all you need. Drink and a popcorn. So we warm up the tyres. Oh no, don't do a Lance Stroll, please. Not the start of this race. Okay, I'm gonna just keep the car on the road this time.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions look good.
Come on, Carlos. Get a move on it. Alright, ERS deployed to none. What should we put the ERS to deploy? None, medium, hot lap, or overtake. Whoa. Carlos. Medium drive. I am not listening to you. Do not jinx it. Anyway, let's get ready. Here in Sao Paulo. I'm gonna jinx something. Norris is gonna bottle. Norris lap 1. Hamilton will lead from Sainz. From Verstappen, I'll be P4 still. Okay. ERS deploys none. Okay, you guys are too slow. Goodbye. I'm leading the race with championship chances.
As things stand, we'll be second in the championship.
What? Only green, but okay. There's something strange with it. Oh, Vanes is here. Hello. Right, just in time. Green flag at the back is waving. Stroll in P9. Stroll, I paid you $50 million to take up Piastri. So do that, or I'm taking that 50 million away. Here we go then. This is the race start. Good start from us. Verstappen is already alongside of us. Russell this time not at all near us. As that's kind of my fault, but at the same time I had Verstappen on the left. Kind of got squeezed there. Thank you very much, Max. I'm going to take you out of this race nice and easily. Russell, don't even try it. Max P5 for the moment. Okay, it's, Norris is leading away. Crazy. He's leading by a whole 1 second at least. Gasly, Pierre P4. Reminder, these lot are on softs, so they are going to be quite rapid, I'd say. Kind of rapid. So the rear's already burning. 4% on the rears already. Meanwhile, the front are 2%, so just top notch. You love to see it. Rears burning before the fronts. We're just going to send down Verstappen here like he did in turn 1 and practically nearly took me out of the race there. Okay, Max, you know what? Go. So I can just use you for DRS in the next corner. What is he doing? He's purposely slowing down. Right, Stroll, why are you here? You're meant to defend Piastri. Where's Piastri? There's no way Piastri's in the points. Is he? No, he's not. Okay, that's Bottas. What on earth is Max doing? He's trying to brake test me or something. He's trying to take me out of this race. Whoever put me on these mediums need a life. These already suck. DRS. Max, you do realise I'm using you for DRS because I can't catch up to Gasly otherwise. Right, so far so clean, I'd say. Lap 1 was pretty decent. Lap 2 now, 25. Gotta keep going, keep pushing this tractor away. Max, come on, move, man. Actually, no, stay where you are because I can use you for DRS down the main straight. Because there's no way I'm catching to Gasly within the next half of this corner, so yeah. Thank you, Max, for DRS. I'll see you at the end of the race, I'll say. The thing is now, Norris is going to have a nice lead. It was Hamilton, Sainz and Gasly are going to fight for the points finish here. 1090. Okay, purple sector 3. Beat Norris this time. Okay, we're within 1.6, but at the same time now we're not going to have GRS. And we have no battery power. That's nice. Max, no. Max, no. Max, no. I'm still going to overtake you. I need to try and get to Gasly. I'm sorry, Max. Okay, I think somebody had an incident ahead because Gasly's right. Science is right there. Your strategist is here. No, please. I didn't hire Ferrari strategy, guys. You guys are gonna tell me go box for wets. Looks like a bit of understeer one. No, kidding, Mark. You just realised that, Mark. I've been having oversteer everywhere. Tyres are dead. 15% last time out before we restarted this race. Yeah, do we have enough power just to try and get up to Carlos? I don't want to use the battery, but at the same time, do we have enough power to get up to him? I don't think so. Verstappen's gonna have DRS again. We're gonna be a sitting duck. What do we do in this stage? Should we just let Verstappen by for DRS? We're kind of fast with the ERS, but we're not having much. Box for F3. Okay, remember Silverstone, trust me. Okay, guys, one thing. I'm not gonna look at the chat because while I'm looking at the chat, I can't see my game. So I'm gonna look at the chat only on the second straight after this corner, where Leclerc and Vettel crashed before in the past. Okay, we are gonna get Science this lap. We're gonna get Science this lap. Stay behind him for DRS and come back stronger. All right, recharge the battery now. Never mind, enable it. Russell's right there. Okay, now we need to just keep our head down, keep trying to catch up to Science. Norris we can forget. We can get Norris when we box for hards. We can get him at the end of the race, not now. That's what at the moment, ATM we need to get ahead of Carlos and Gasly. Yeah. Okay, what do we do, guys? Let Verstappen by or what? Because at the moment we're catching to Carlos, but the gap's still pretty big. 1.2, 1.7. 1.4, 1.5, it's going to increase up, isn't it? We're not going to get him this lap either. He's right there though, come on. Tyres are really down, 15% on the rear. Show tyre wear. Okay, I need to stop looking at the chat. Wait, let me try and put the chat on the screen. Let me try. Okay, I put the chat on the screen, but half my screen is like very small because the TV is small, so half of the screen is the chat, half of it is the race, and you can't barely see the car. Okay, I can't put it on the screen, guys. I'm just gonna have to look at the chat late. So whatever you say, don't say to me in the corner, just say it in the straight. Otherwise I can't see. I'm gonna let Russell by. I can't because I'm losing about half a second per lap because of the DRS. These lot have DRS and I don't. But at the same time, he's right there. I can try and get him. But I don't want to risk my chances in this race now. He's not going. What can I do? Unless Cyan has a miraculous lock up and a spin, then I can bring. Then the yellow flags can bring it out. Everyone has to slow down a bit. Then I can catch up. Okay, George, go. George, go. He just fully forced me off there, nearly. Just hit my car there. Piastri's still not in the points. You can barely see him at the back. Where is he? He's P12. He's dropped down. Leclerc's P10. Props to him. Charles has gone from P13 to P10. Piastri went from P11 to P13 or P12. Okay, now we're just going to stick behind Russell for the next 5 laps until the pit stop. I don't think it's going to rain. So, let's see. Weather.
Say that again, we're having trouble receiving you. Okay, radar is clear, weather is looking good for now.
But looks clear for now, definitely dry, seem like the fastest start. Well, no kidding, Mark. Alright, what do we do, guys? No ERS, just DRS, just to stick behind him and then catch up. I backtracked him. Sorry for that. No, don't be sorry, it's fine. It's just because I don't want to look at the channel and get distracted. Alright, we've gained about 2 tenths here, ready, looking at Cyan's gap to me. According to my knowledge, when we pit, we will still come out P6, P5. But at the same time, they're not going to all pit, isn't it? It's going to be the lead drivers first. So Hamilton will pit first, Norris will pit first. I don't know. We need to have Norris a very slow stop like he had in the last few races. Just a very poorly stopped car. And then we can kind of catch up to P2, P3. And then obviously, I mean, there's a safety car at the end. Let's see. We can box. Maybe for softs if we have clear air. Piastri now still dropping down. Leclerc is ahead of Oscar Piastri, or the Piat. That's just something you have to think about. 50% ERS, we're going to save it. Down the straight. Just going to stick behind George. We might overtake George this lap, you know, just to try and get him. Yeah, goodbye, George. Sorry, I need to go by you now. Can you all... I don't know if you all are chatting, but I can't really see Felipe or Shorts here, so. Right, ERS, DR. Where's the DR? What? How's that fair? The DRS detection is where? You're kidding me. The DRS detection is that line. Okay. We're not gonna get DRS now. That's nice. Thanks, George. You ruined my race. That is so unfair. Alright, we just gotta live off ERS now.
Okay, this is Mark. I need you to stop.
That is not a corner cut, mate. Right, George, go. Go, George, go. I need to get DRS again. We've lost about a second now. Me and Shorts died. Interesting, I'd say. Alright. P6 at the moment. I mean, we've still got points. Something we should be still happy about, but come on. I can't lie, qualifying was robbed from us. Because whatever happened to the setup, it didn't save. That's technically the game's fault again, so. Why can't I have a glitch that we had in Season 1 where I came second, Hamilton won the race, and then miraculously Magnussen won the race from last because of the safety car glitch? Why can't we have that now? Then I can finally just win this race and get over with it. Purposefully staying behind George now. I have to stick behind him for the next 3 laps now. Basically redo what I did now. Oh god, I got Bottas. Okay, we got hard tyres coming soon, so then we can maybe push on those. For now, I've got to stick behind George just for DRS. You can see the gap now starting to come back. 2.5, 2.4. There is Carlos Sainz. Right there, you can see him. Norris is in the next corner, so he's about 2 seconds away from Hamilton. Okay, gap from me to Norris, I'd say is about 6 seconds. Let's just see. I can't see, can I? No, Russell's my rival, not Norris. 2.3, 2.4, so it's coming down. So I believe we're the faster car to get podium. We could definitely get podium here. We just need to keep doing our strat here. As you can see, there is signs now. The soft tires are now starting to struggle. I knew it. Yeah, 1.9. It's coming down. 2 seconds. DRS. Disable DRS. Just need to stick behind him. Here we come. Down the main straight. Bottas is there. We can defend off an Aston Martin, surely. 2.4 seconds still. There is George. No. Look what he's doing. He's purpose. Okay, we got DRS anyway. Yeah, come on, come on, come on, DRS. Two seconds the gap. Come on. It's gone down to 2.1. That's he just purposely did it again. After 2.5 laps of hard work, he just decides to throw it in the bin. There's a bit of battery next chicane now to try and catch up. As you can see, the gap now 1.6. I could catch up to him, but he's going to get DRS now on Gasly. That's the problem.
Okay, gap ahead, 1.7 seconds.
1.4. Ah, it's going to go back to 2.1, isn't it, because of the DRS. I can't even save the ERS here anymore. 1.2 seconds to Russell, so he won't catch up to us for DRS. The rears are gone. The rears are absolutely gone. Thank God. Next lap we're boxing. Next, never mind. 2 more laps till box. Use up all the battery. I don't care now. Use up the battery. Try and do our best here. At this point, we just have to pray and see that we can do something good here. At the moment, it doesn't look like it. Okay, now this lap we just got to push. Brake bias, try and put it back to 57%, just see where it's going to take us. At this point, we got nothing to lose at this point, so yeah, nothing to lose at this point, just keep it going and see. 57% differential, I might reduce down to 60 about there, just to give us the at least a bit of speed coming down the corners, down the straight, so that we don't lose too much out here. 1.5, obviously with the DRS, they're going to be much more faster now. It's essentially, they're cheating in disguise. And the gap now to Norris is about 5 seconds, so yeah. Lando Norris wins. McLaren win for the first time since Belgium, essentially. Lando's not going to have an engine failure for sure, because I believe he had one in Mexico, I can't remember. Oh, they're going too wide. Wheel to wheel. One of them made contact. I saw a bit of debris fly off. Hamilton and Sainz went wheel to wheel. Come on, come on. Battle each other. Then I can catch up. DRS. Come on, come on. 1.4, 1.4. We can do it this lap. 1.4. We can do it this lap. Come on. It's not going to make a difference because we're boxing next lap, but come on. 1.1. There's no way there's a fly next to me right now. The worst possible time the fly has to come. Alright, beautiful exit right there. Deck advice. Okay, this fly is really annoying me. I'm just gonna have to ignore it. If it bites me, it bites me. Okay, what is 0.8? 0.8. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 0.9. DRS. Let's go, DRS. Finally. No, what? They're pitting.
Box, we're coming in this lap.
Oh no, they're pitting. They're pitting. What do we do, guys? They're pitting. Lando has left. They're pitting. What do we do, guys? Do we box as well for hards along with them and then catch them? I don't see the point of staying out, because man, they're gonna be on a faster tire. But man, I don't know. Felipe, I need your help. Let me wake up Felipe on his stream. Stay out, overcut them. Yeah. But our main strategy is to stay out, because look, they're all pitting. Soft tires, they're all pitting. Oh no, what do we do? Stay out. You're stay out. You have to make the decision now because I'm coming around turn 1 now. We are going to lead the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. However, it's yeah, but you're going to have to do the greatest lap. Your mediums, yeah, that's the problem. Reds. The thing is that their soft tyres are now PRYs. If I realistically speak about it, their tyres are like 50%. Mine's are 24 or 30 on the rear. Okay. Those who are not pitting, yeah, not everyone pitted, so maybe the traffic, they can get built up with the traffic, we can catch up. Like he said, we have to get a brilliant, greatest lap ever. We are absolutely rocketing this car around, pushing it to the minimum. We need to box this lap for new tyres. I cannot do these tyres anymore. Radio, box, hard tyres. Every time I take out the audio, the mic, and put it back on, always the controller just plays up. Okay, we're boxing this lap. These mediums suck. These meds literally want to die out. Okay, Carlos is right there, Lando's right there. Lando's going to lead the race. Where are we getting him out? Norris? Wait a minute. Norris, yeah, never mind. Norris is ahead. Sainz is ahead of both the Alpine and the Mercedes. We're staying out, guys. Never mind, we're boxing. In the pit lane we come. Okay. We need the best stop. Radio, box. Come on. Piastri's going to drop down. Piastri. Wait, they're on mediums. Norris is on mediums. Nico Hulkenberg. I thought he stayed down. Okay, 2.2. Well done, guys. Well done. Right, radio, good stop. W stop. Come on. Oh. We're not going to get DRS, of course, but we're on the faster tyre, I believe. Mediums are the faster tyre, and they're going to start to die out, though, towards the end of the race. There's a Haas that has just stayed out. That's brilliant from W. Piastri had some sort of issue. Piastri's P12. What happened to Piastri? He had an issue. Nico Hulkenberg and Joe Guanyu, or P1 and P3. We can get traffic. Yeah, they can get traffic. What do we do, guys? Do we let Russell by for DRS or what? At this point, we may as well, because we're not going to catch up to them in time. We're not going to be losing a whole 3 seconds in one lap. You all need to tell me this lap now, then within the next 10-20 seconds. What do we do? Stay where we are, P7 and try and catch them. Reminded because they're going to have DRS, but I don't know. Or let Russell by. Let him go. Fine. Let him go. Gap is 2.9, but I don't want to risk anything. Alright, we're going to be P5. He's not going. He knows our trick now, I think. Go on, George. Go on. I can't wait longer. If he doesn't want to go, I can't wait. I can't push the car. I have to wait. I have to keep going pushing this car around. Can I put him in the wall just to get the safety car? I'm not dirty. I don't want to do that. Guys, there's no way that's a penalty. Everyone does it, and there's a penalty from me, Kevin. There's now life and death now, because we're back to P5 where we are. This is good because we're still about good position for the championship, but at the same time, come on, we need better points than this. Russell. George, you need to give me the best outlap you've ever done. You're Sternberger, Division Edit, no problem. Whatsoever, no problem. Norris is back to leading by 3 seconds. Norris is winning this race. It's now we have to stick behind George, get the DRS. However, do not overtake him. Literally, do not overtake him. Which is going to be hard. Maximum, I'll give it lap 18. If he can't catch up to Hamilton in that time, lap 18 minimum, I'm gonna have to overtake George, take P5 home, because there's nothing else I can do unless Hamilton or Cyan or Norris decides to have a lock up and then go off a track on the last lap. Then with gifted podium or gifted P4, then that's okay. They're on mediums, and the medium tyre will start to deg, but I mean we're on the hard, so we will go longer distance. The Astra is also on the hards. Come on, don't hit me. That's very stupid. Why would you hit me? And I don't want a red flag now, because if we do red flag, we don't have tyres to overtake anybody. We have old mediums, which are what, 35% old, and we have softs, which are not going to go 10 laps. I couldn't take mediums for 5 laps, so I'm going to take softs, which are going to run out by lap 3. Bitch there. Alright, DRS, once again, not overtaking him, just going to stick behind him. I don't know what to do at this point. The strategy is, I hate this track now. Literally every season I never ever have a good race around here. I always struggle this track. This season we have a good setup as well, and we just, yeah, the game just doesn't want to be our friend today. 4.2 seconds, 4.4, 4.5 is going to go back up, isn't it? 4.3. Okay, they're going to have DRS anyway, so it's going to be faster. Lewis to Pierre Gasly, Club Gasly. Science is going to be sitting dark, so maybe they go wheel to wheel and we'll lose about a second. Come on, somebody bring out a safety car. Someone. I know one of the Ferraris will do. Okay, they're going wheel to wheel. Science and Gasly. For P2 this is. Gasly up to P2 according to the mini-map. Lost a bit of time there. Yeah, battling Russell. Here comes Hamilton on Carlos Sainz. Wheel to wheel on the mini-map. Sainz down to P4. Hamilton up to P3 in the podium position. Oh, come on, George. You absolute fish. Did you really have to lock up at that corner? Out of all the places on this track you could have locked up, George Russell decided, yep, time to lock up and ruin this man's race. And he's bound to what, P7 now, and Max is about, okay, yeah, this race is cooked for us. We're just going to have to forcefully just try. And the fact that they have DRS is even worse for us now, because they're going to have DRS, they're going to be faster than us. It's going to be a no podium finish for the first time since Belgium, guys. Our streak is going to be broken unless we get a safety car. Come on, somebody retire, please. I'll pay whoever retires 15 million.
Okay, gap to the
What the hell was that? I don't know. He just decided to retire. Decided to lock up that corner. Out of all the places he could have locked up, he chose that place and that time and that lap to lock up. And he can't even get DRS off Verstappen. He's 1 second behind. Max, don't even try. Max, don't. He's doing it. Why are you doing a Canada, mate? This is what you get when you don't leave the space. Simple as that. Okay, don't take me out of the race as well, okay? I want to crash out right now. I'm just going to block him off here. Why is he trying to do a Canada Norris? Does he want to be Lando Norris? I'm not letting Max by, because if I let him by, I'm going to be giving my most realistic option here. He's going to lock up as well under pressure and then just going to lose it. Brake bias down to 53 again, just to give it a boost. Differential might increase it to 100. Right, Max, go. Max, go. Okay. They're sliding everywhere. Of course, it's Perez again. I want to retire from this race, but I know the championship is on. I can't retire. Even if I want to retire from this race, you guys don't know how badly I want to. It will be the first retirements in Spain, and I don't want that, so... yeah. Gonna have to let Max by here. Yeah, Max, go. I'm literally, look at me, going literally wide around here just to let him go so I can get DRS. Come on, mate. How am I getting collision when he's literally slow as a snail? Yeah. DRS, Russell, I swear you're not going by me. Nope. You've ruined my race already. I don't need you ruining it more. Stay behind Max. You're dropping a second. Well, no kidding, mate. They have DRS. Okay, George, you need to back out now. Oh, here comes Carlos Sainz and Pierre Gasly. According to the minimap. I swear somebody's going to retire on the last lap of the race. And they're going to be like, oh, yeah, engine failure. People, you have 5 laps to retire. Come on, do it. Somebody. One of the kicks, just crash, pull up on the left hand side of the track, then bring out the safe. Even a VSC will help us at this point. something I never like, a VSC, because it does useless stuff in this game. A VSC will even be better for us. We'll be able to just, everyone will slow down, speeding a bit, and then just try and catch up. 4.5 seconds, we're not going to catch up to them, but at this point just stay behind Max, see what we can do. Max, yeah. George, I ain't letting you go. Sorry.
Okay, the underbody's taken some damage. You might start to notice.
Go in the barrier, idiot. Yeah, guys, somebody give me something to do. Can I kill somebody? Can I just, like, you know, crash him in the barrier on purpose? At this point, anything you say, I will do it, because this. George, you're not going by me. You locked up when I needed you the most for DRS. Ruin my podium chances here. Max, go, mate. Oh, come on. That was just so dirty. Guys, tell me that was dirty. That's not my fault. Wait for Piastri and kill him. No. Piastri's already in P13. I don't want to ruin my chances of points. You know what? P5, I'll take it. Still 10 points. We'll be only, what? We'll only be 15 points behind Piastri heading to Portugal. So, not bad, but not good either. Max, come on, man. Let me by, man. Let me by. At this point, 6 laps to go. Come on, somebody has to bring out a safety car. Come on. Gasly's not had an engine failure in a while. And come on, Gasly. Yeah, retire from this race. Carlos, I know you want to retire. You know, don't get Ferrari points for the 15th race in a row, probably. Just retire from the race, man. Let Mercedes win this. Let McLaren win this. As it stands, Norris is gonna win it. It was meaning it's gonna be Constructor Championship here for George Russell. Is just taking us out of the race from that, and that's us into the barrier, and that was a big crash. Bia, tell me that's not my fault. That's me. I squeezed him, yes, but at the same time, look at the replay here. I'm just going with the DRS, and then he just, yeah, that's Canada. Look how much room I gave him to go. That's just Canada, and then he just slams me into the barrier. Whose fault is that? I can't lie, that's not mine. But I'm just gonna defend. Look, yeah, I'm defending against him. Now I'm putting him in the barrier.
The underbody's incurred critical damage at this point.
Of course, that's a safety car. Oh, that was a weird glitch. The whole thing just vibrated. No, you're not going by me. You're not going by me. I swear, you're not going by me. If I have to, I'll crash you out, mate. You're not going by me. Max, let me by at this point. I can't trust you anymore for DRS. These guys are too fast, man. Somebody bring out the safety car. You have 2 more laps to bring out a safety car. George, do not try it, George, please. Guys, we'll go for fastest lap. Recharge the battery, we'll go for fastest lap. We'll overtake Max, get the fastest lap, finish the race P10, P5. Still 11 points if we get the fastest lap, so something to be happy about. DRS. Yeah, I need DRS on him for the next corner. This race has been a disaster. To be fair, it has been, but yeah, Piastri is out of the points, so we do have the championship chances still with us. The hopes for the championship still with us, so not too bad at the moment. Max, what are you doing, mate? Huh?
You need to give that place back, I'm afraid. That was an illegal overtake.
Mafia, literally mafia. I didn't overtake off the track, mate. I gave him the position. You know what? Here, fine. Take it, Max. Go. I want to retire, guys. Can I retire from this race, please? That was not illegal. Oh, I have to beat him anyway now, isn't it? Okay. Go, mate. Go, Max. What are you doing, mate? I'm gonna recharge just for fast lap next lap. Can't push any more on these. Those hards also. Now they're starting to warm up with 4 laps to go. I literally can't get up to them because they've got DRS. Hamilton, Gasly, and Cyan.
Rain
That's
is
why they're really
forecast in
fast.
just
Now
over
rain is
10
coming in
minutes
10
time.
minutes.
Rain in
How
10
much more
minutes.
can this race go from bad to worse? Unless somebody spins and bring out red flag. Come on, Fernando, spin the car. Bring out the red. I retire from this race.
Right?
I'm retiring.
Engine
I don't
off.
care.
Engine off.
Piastri's out of the points. I'm out of the points. Retire from the race. This has been the worst race I've had since the start of the season. Our last worst race was Hungary when we finished P9 with a penalty. Alright, fastest lap now is going to be trying to get it now. Let's go. DRS. Norris is
The car
winning this
ahead.
race
Well
by
done,
like
but
8
be
seconds
aware
or
these
something.
tyres need to get us to the end of this
10
race.
seconds. At least in real life he didn't win it. In real life he didn't win it. He got robbed essentially because of the rain. Come on, let me get the fastest lap. No Max. Come on. No Max. My controller is low on battery. How much more can this race go from bad to worse, man? It's going from bad to worse. It's going to go worse than now. Watch at the end of the race. Disqualified due to plank wear. Piastri gets points. Piastri needs to make one more overtake to get points. Stroll, you do me a huge favour from holding him up. Don't give him points. This race is absolute disaster. Everything which could have gone wrong, which is going wrong. So, yeah. We ain't getting the fastest lap. 100% guarantee sure this lap we're not getting it. We'll improve our time for sure, not our fastest lap though. That ain't good. We may as well. Never mind. I was gonna say we may as well box the fastest lap. Calculate now. 109.6. We're gonna a whole second slower. Just nearly cut the corner through there. Can we at least get P5 at least? I don't want to sit P6. I don't want to get 8 points. Max, let me buy for P5, man. George, back off. You didn't bring out a safety car this whole race. You want to bring it out now. Polo wants to go home, literally. His tyres are dead now anyway, so I don't know how the mediums are still working for these spots, but okay. Hamilton's P2, it's now between Gasly and Cyan's. Final podium position, imagine Alpine gets podium. It'll be a recreation of real life. IRL. To be fair, if there was no DRS, we'd be in maybe P... You're kidding me. Oscar Piastri's out of the race. Oscar Piastri. Oh, maybe not everything is going wrong. Piastri's out of the race. Yeah, Piastri. He took a grid penalty for this weekend, so that he can maybe try and win the race. He took a grid penalty, the engine penalty, and he was running P9 as well, and he's out of the race. Engine, I believe, is gone for him. Let's see the. No, don't. Why is this controller hating me today? Oscar Piastri. Look, I'm P6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he's gonna get P10. Oh, he took the new gearbox and he's retired. That's his championship hopes in the bin. He was in the points. He could have been P8, P9, and now it's gone in the bin. Please tell me why this lap he had to retire. Oscar, you had the whole race to retire. Lando Norris, he's coming up to his teammate. Imagine the embarrassment seeing the championship leader retiring. That's the second DNF in what? 2 races. He retired in Mexico, yeah, and he's now retired here no, he retired in Singapore, and he's retired now here in Brazil, Sao Paulo. Now the gap between me and Cyan is coming down now. There's now 6.4 to 6.3. There's no time though in time now.
Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
That's like a heartbreak for Piastri. There we go then. DRS. The final lap of the race. I'm gonna send it on Max Verstappen, the bounty inside. And that's it for him. Where's George Russell? Well, yeah, George Russell's dropped to P9.
Just so you know, we're getting some strange readings from a couple of the sensors, so I don't think you need to be worried, just some bad data, so keep doing what you're doing. I'll let you know if we notice any genuine problems.
You ruined my whole race.
Okay, clear. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Lando Norris is going to win this race for sure by a 10-second gap at least. Come on, Max, anyway. Nice tight back in here. But for Lando Norris, coming round the final corner now. The substances in this car didn't work out today. Okay, we need to push. We need to keep ahead with the DRS. Lando Norris wins. And boring Brazilian Grand Prix. Hamilton takes P2, Gasly and Alpine P3. Can we defend Max off for P5 in this final stage of the race? Here comes Sergio Perez to the line. Perez loses his front
pick
wing.
up rubber and bring it home.
Yeah, P5. W. Driver of the day for Pierre Bishop P5.
Lando Norris, take a bow, at last, a winner in Formula One.
And that's 2 wins in a row now, of course, Crofty. And it marks the fact that it's not a fluke. So, you know, their head's in the right space. What more can we see going forwards?
Our drivers are making their way out for the podium celebrations, and it's going to be McLaren picking up the winner's trophy. Congratulations to the entire team for that fantastic performance.
Breaking news, Akil disqualified after a breach in technical regulations with the floor found 0.000000001 percentage. Yeah, there. And that's the race then.
And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come
P7 and
back with
P
more Formula
there.
One.
P5 and P11 so close to the points. From Piastri classifies 3 laps down. But yeah, that's essentially Norris moves up to P2 and now P3 in the standings. 15 points to P1. The next race could be the race. Constructors, I think McLaren have won it, guys. Let's just see how much points there is left for grabs. Let's see. Calculator. 26 plus 26 plus 26 plus 26 plus 8, 112 points up for grabs. So next race will be the race McLaren get Constructor Championship. Well, that's the race then. P1 for Lando Norris. Lando Norris takes P1. He wins the weekend overall. P1 in the sprint, P1 in the race. Fastest lap goes to Lewis Hamilton, actually 6.3 seconds behind. So yeah, P5 for us. I have no words, but yeah, I think driver of the day, yeah, very well deserved to P8. P7 to P3. I mean, he was kind of lucky as well. Took me out of contention to start. The race highlights will be literally the lap 1 and last lap. That's it. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here, guys. I will see you probably tomorrow for FP1 in Portugal. The race highlights will come in January. No, we'll come out with next week. Don't